welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about the new Kylie Jenner holiday palette that just came out. It comes in this packaging. Out of the packaging it looks like this. So it's just all matte and it says Kylie in a reflective, it's like a soft baby pink. It's giving me the Kim Kardashian West like palette vibes, but like with nude pink. I'm not mad at the packaging. It's definitely cute. Pink is my favorite color, so yeah. So this is what it looks like opened. I did use it in today's video. I'm gonna swatch all of these row by row. So there are 14 shades in here, and this retails for about $44. And I picked mine up at Ulta. These are definitely very pretty. They don't really give me like holiday vibes, do like a sexy vibe. The only downside is like if you want like something more neutral for like darker skinned girls, there's not really a transition shade for us in here. Just keep that in mind. You might need to like grab an extra like brown shadow that you can just use as a transition color, but other than that, this palette is very pretty. This is Martini Mama, Raspberry Sugar, Check ID. This one's a matte. It's a little chalky. Be Mine, Candy Heart, and Candy is with a K. That one's a lot better than, this one's a lot better than that matte. Pray for Snow, and Payback's a Bitch. So as you can tell, this is what that first row looks like. This was definitely the lightest and definitely is like the most metallic out of all the other shimmers. They're definitely a lot softer. The mattes definitely swatch more chalky, and this one is like more purpley. That's like more like mauvey pink. I'm gonna see if I can build it up. So I mean, that's better. Let's try the Check ID. So I mean, you can definitely build them up. It looks a little bit better, but this is the first row. On to the next row. Rosé, Forever Young, Almond, Jack Frost, Bikini Mama, and Obsidian. The mattes, like I said, swatch a little bit chalky, except for that black. That black pigment was there. The Jack Frost color is like white in the pan, and it's definitely like more of that yellow gold, yellow white gold color, and it's very pretty. Bikini Mama is like a beautiful bronzy shade. Just looking at the mattes, they are like kind of turning me off a little bit, but just with like how chalky, but I don't really care about how they swatch on the hands, but they definitely feel like very velvety and smooth. They don't feel like chalky. If you want something that's like super intense, I don't think you're gonna get that. I don't really think you're gonna get that with any of her shadows. I feel like they all are like very like soft, sultry, because like with Kylie's makeup, she doesn't do anything like crazy. It all looks pretty good. The fallout on this product wasn't too bad from me swatching it, like just a little bit with that Check ID one, because like I said, it does look a little, I mean, it feels a little weird, but other than that, like, it looks so beautiful. Do I recommend this palette? I mean, I think it's a great like Christmas gift to somebody. Definitely for like beginners starting makeup, because it does have like those typical shades that you can find in any palette. If the Valentine palette that she came out with and bronze goals from Morphe had a baby, that would definitely be this palette. It kind of reminds me of that one ColourPop palette too, the Madly Truly one. So yeah, if you have that, I think you definitely don't need this. As far as my like thoughts on it, honestly, if there was like a more brownie shade, like that palette would be perfect. But I'm not mad at the colors that are in there. I really think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of all of those, and honestly, me just having to like dip in and find a transition shade, that's if I wanted a more neutral look. Doesn't really bother me because I have plenty of eyeshadows, so yeah, that's not a turn away for me. I'm definitely gonna have to play with this palette a little bit more, but so far I am definitely liking it. And yeah, to see how these shadows performed on my eyes and just to get this overall beat, keep on watching. So as you can see, I've already done my brows and my lids are primed. I used the ColourPop concealer in medium dark 32 to prime my lids. They are not set with powder. My face has already been primed a little bit. I still have to add another primer. The primer that I did use so far is this e.l.f. Poreless Primer. We are going to be using this beauty. And I am taking pictures today, so I'm just going to be doing like a soft glam type of look, because yeah, I'm not trying to jack up my pictures. So hopefully everything blends out. I'm really taking a risk by using this palette because I haven't really, this is like my second palette from Kylie, and the first one was her Sipping Pretty palette. I got it when it was on sale at Ulta. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes. So to start off, I'm gonna be taking Rosé as I guess like a transition color. I know it's not really gonna show up on me, but as you can see just from me like tapping in, it does have like that fallout, which it happens with the other palette. Let's pop this in. And obviously I know that this shade is a little light, so I didn't think it was gonna do much of anything for me, so, but I still wanted to at least just put something down. Yeah, I might have to dip into another palette just to get a transition color. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, because this is definitely not doing it for me. I'm just going to pop, we'll use a mixture of these two together as a transition color. Okay, so now that we have our transition color nicely blended, I'm gonna dip into Almond. So that's this color right here. Take a little bit because it is like pretty pigmented. I don't want like a super like dark look. Pop that into the outer crease. Yeah, that one's pretty pigmented. Normally I do like half cut creases, but I don't know if I want to do that because I feel like my looks get pretty repetitive and I kind of want something a little bit softer for my pictures. I feel like it's definitely this color. It's like more cool toned and I'm used to like warmer shades, so it's giving me like grungy vibes. So this part is the hard part, trying to decide like what type of lid shade I want. So I'm gonna take this raspberry sugar shade and pop it first in the middle and bring it in. And I'm probably gonna wet my brush or use my finger just to like amplify the color, but I just want to see what it looks like on its own. So this is what it looks like with just on its own. I'm just gonna spritz my brush with my Mario Badescu spray. Let's see if it does anything. So it does give a little bit more pop. Definitely giving me just like this eye look, just like cozy, like stay inside with like hot chocolate, cozied up on the couch type of look. It's very soft, and the cool toneness of it just is like very sexy to me. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Pray for Snow on top, a little bit. I'm gonna go back into almond. I'm not gonna do any wing liner today, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face. I have been trying out the Kylie Skin eye cream. So this is like day 2. I'm trying to do like 30 days of like using this to see if it makes a difference. So yeah, that'll happen in about a month. I'm just gonna add some powder just to like set my oily areas. We'll start with this one and then see if I need to add any color. I'm just gonna spray my sponge because this Juvia's Place one is a little thick, so I'm just gonna pop on some lashes real fast. These are the Shop Miss A lashes in the style Jean. So my lashes are on, so it definitely glammed up this look. So I definitely am happy that I went with this lash instead of like a more natural lash. I'm gonna take a little bit of this ColourPop concealer in Dark Deep 56. I'm not sure what the color is now because I know that they changed the names, or if this is like the updated one, I don't know. A little bit there. I like to work in sections so that I can actually just like take my time blending everything. And to highlight, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Dark 40 concealer. Start on my chin, blend around my mouth. Add a little bit here, just the remaining, just so that this still looks sharp. So I'm gonna add a little bit of like cream highlighter, Flash from the Morphe Bronze Collection liquid highlighter. I'm just gonna take my banana powder and use that to bake, and I look ridiculous, okay? I'm just gonna set the rest of my face, starting with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. So I'm probably gonna mix Brownie Bite and Mocha and like contour. My powder brush that I used with my micro smooth powder, and I'm just gonna dust away any of that bake. And now I'm just gonna feather out my brows so that they don't look so crazy. I was watching a Andrea Renee video, and I like how she does this step last, because I feel like I'm always messing up my brows in the front anyway, so it's like you might as well just do it at the end. So I've been doing this. Go back into almond and like put that against my waterline, my lash line really. I'm gonna go in with a mix of these and just blend that even more. I'm gonna take this Rimmel eyeliner, it's a gel liner, and I'm just gonna put that into my waterline. I'm gonna be using this Ofra highlighter palette. So this is Space Baby, Glazed Donut, and Glow Goals. So I'm probably gonna do Glow Goals to start off with, and I might mix a little bit of Glazed Donut in, but probably stick to this one. This is Glow Goals. So yeah, and then this one is Glazed Donut. So I probably won't be mixing that in because it's too light. So I'll probably just stick to this one. Might mix in a little bit of this first as the base. I know it looks white, but it's like a white gold. So I'll definitely use this one. This is the ColourPop I Like Your Face, or like the Gimme More is what it's called. So I like this one. So we'll probably start off with this one and then use the Ofra one as like a topper. So this one is called Bottomless. As you can see, this is pretty nice on its own. And I'm like debating if I really want to be extra and add a little bit more, because I don't want to ruin this. I'll leave it for now. Maybe after I spritz the face, I'll add a little bit more of the Ofra one. I feel like this is like giving me like Nitra B, like sultry eyes, because I know Nitra B, she does like eye looks like this. So yeah, I feel like I'm like tuning into my inner Nitra, because she's just, her makeup is always just like sexy and soft glam, and I feel like I'm like giving that vibe. I think I'm gonna take Coco K as like a base. Now we're just gonna add the liquid lipstick just to lock it in. gonna go into that shade just a tiny bit. Yeah, this definitely amped it up. And this is the final look. So these are the eyes. Definitely serving skin. I feel like I really am serving like mom vibes with like the natural hair and the pearls and everything. So yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys later.